Like, yeah, test out some settings first. But while that's happening, I speed run my Genshin resin. Ew. Have to go to the pain domain. The unforgivable pain domain. That being said, background music. What kind of music would suit you? Let's go with this. That what? Thanks for mine. Up. Okay. Alright. It has a whole bunch of things. So, while that's happening too, I will try and nerd out a bit in Genshin. Because yesterday I got myself a really nice, well, I would say nice in the sense that it's good. Copious, but Cynoscale heavy on elemental mastery. Wish it went more to crit damage, but it's so painful to my soul. I wish I could get better artifacts, but you know, pain, a lot of pain. There's not much to this team. It's just the Golden Apple Archipelago team that I just found really funny to play. Only just there's the normal support, Shielder, and Petrify. Kazuha, Mona, Mona and Fisher are the Electro Charge comp, and Kazuha just swirling everything, doing like big PP damage. So, shoot. Don't think. Nope. You know what? It's fine. Cause we move, and I am failing horrendously. Oh, hello, Kazuha. Okay. They all dead instantly, but now I have no energy recharge because fuck me. Anyways. Oh. Fuck. Trying to get a flower for so. It's so hard. It's so hard. Get like a good flower. Probably will be a short stream, but then I mean like 10 minutes, so depending on if I can do this. I might speedrun my commissions too. There's a whole consensus to do most of my Genshin stuff. Well, right now all I'm gonna do is just to check the audio. Yesterday night's random chatting, that's done. I was sitting quite far away from the mic, which kind of muffled my voice a bit, made it hard for me to listen. So, and also my desktop audio was a bit too loud. So I realized too. So it's a bit, you gotta use that. You gotta balance all these things. Because I don't want to like hear my desktop audio. But at the same time, I also don't want them to hear me say anything. Please, have enough energy. Barely, come on, are you serious? Oh. hopes up. I had my hopes up. You know, when you get an artifact and you're just there like, oh my god, this could finally actually be the golden artifact. The electro damage bonus with crit rate and crit damage, and then you see HP and you're like, for fuck's sake, why has this happened to me? God, why have you forsaken me? I hate everything. Oh. Yes, okay. Cope. I cannot believe. Okay. Hey, I really don't want to spend 650 primo gems, man. I've been wasting 50 primo gems, a lot of primo gems over the past week or so. I think I've used up like 300 or so, maybe more, on this resin refreshing every day. That's like 2 or 3 wishes that I lost to resin. 2 or 3 wishes that could have been pushed into my pity. Oh my god, Kazuha, why? Not the 3 dishes, please. I beg you. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Let's get her. Guy, Genshin, please. Guy, Nagashimasu. What was the Japanese word for crit? It was like burrito, is it? Something damage. Like Genso damage is though. It's something scarf or scarf at the same time, I can't remember. I get crit damage. I guess not. Screw me, I guess. XD. How have you single-handedly gone twice into a 10%? I don't even think you can even go good anymore. This is so shit. Oh my gosh. I keep going to +2s, you're pushing, you're giving me XP, that's what I can tell you, that's what I can tell you. Oh my god. Alright. Any hope of that going good was just absolutely crashed. I need a crit damage goblin to upscale this, so I can at least replace Raid and so on, but I guess keep waiting then. Genshin, try not to challenge goal. How long before I'm more than this at the state of artifacts, man? I have to tell you. Like a domain that takes you a minute and more, just be like, god, that was a bit hard, but you know, we grind, and then Genshin rewards you by giving you a defense piece, like have a piece that you probably won't be able to use. Why we added this feature? Because characters love to scale on like random ass things. We made the game entirely based on attack percent, where characters most likely scale with attack percent or not. And we made it so like, you know, 88% of all characters scale off attack percent, but we made like defense the most obtainable piece. Why? Because this is Genshin Impact. I'm not having a good time. Like, we really have to gacha for the character, but we have to gacha for his artifacts. Okay. I get like, oh, you want to have a sense of progression, but this is not good progression. This is like the opposite of progression. Literally, how lucky are you? artifact rolls that you can actually gacha an actually good piece. And it's just so annoying because it's just like, it's not even skill at that point. It doesn't test your skill, it doesn't test anything. It's just literally, and are you lucky enough to get this artifact piece? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. And it's just like, why? Like, they don't give you increased rates on how fast you can finish the domain. They don't give you increased rate whether your team was a good match in the domain or how easily you just plow through the domain. It's all just up to a dice roll, and it's just like, oh, you finished this domain in less than 30 seconds? Well, too bad. Here's a defense piece that you probably cannot even use. Oh, why we gave you that? For longs and giggles. But once. Yeah. Talk about my master plan. I see these bad fuckers. I absolutely hate. Hate. No elemental. I'd love to see you immune. Oh man. It sucks so much. Like both metaphorically and literally. These specters suck so much dick. Artists, don't draw that because that is cursed. Please, do not draw that. I don't want to see. You know what's the most frustrating thing about this game is that half of these enemies are cute, but they are the most annoying shites ever. And I just absolutely hate them. Like, oh my god. On your entire family heritage line, but you're not adorable, you're just annoyingly cute. Like, I can see why people think you're cute, but you're just annoying to me, you know? Also, this commission makes no sense because it makes you think that, like, the illusion of choice, yeah, we give you 3 options, but you know what? Screw you, because you're not getting any of those options when you actually talk. Watch this. Down there, these two, we chosen that we will give her this black back perch stew, but I can give her this. So it literally runs Paimon's opinion down to the ground. Just look at that. Commission accepted and done. What was the point of talking to Paimon at all? There is no point. There's literally no point, man. Why are we doing this just to suffer? Why are we here just to suffer? The time. It's so annoying. And Paimon, I love you. It's like a whole beaver, like. Just. You suck. I am tempted to change Cole's flower. But there's not a lot of flowers that can actually justify swapping. I think I got it now. Actually, I don't know. Don't do this if you're watching. You're looking at what I'm doing. Don't do this. This is a waste of your. It's horrendous. I'm telling you, it's horrendous. What?
恐ろしい岩山八九。そこだった。
運命は水面に映るのです。
風よ行こう。やほれ。天道ここにあり。剣女盤石。風の行く先いざよ。夜の源源。参る。はっや。
刀は技を支え、匠は
so with that, when it comes to characters, if they one has a semi amount of energy recharge, the other has no. Both of them are literally going to battery each other in a sense. In the team comp wise, they're both going to battery each other. Azuma himself is going to buff their damage as much as possible, and Mona is also there to buff their damage as much as possible. In this situation, I probably drop her down to the Hydro Replicator only, where she's running full energy recharge and get the buffs as much as possible, and also and the Trilling Tails to buff Aika's damage as much as possible. No, I haven't used it in a while, so it's a kind of like a team comp that's it's their endgame team comp. Now on the other hand, also the same logic. Her damage comes more from the charge attacks. He is the charge attack queen. Her burst is very nice, but it's not necessarily done half of the time. It's nice to have, but it's not a must to build into. Utao's burst does very big PV damage when paired up with the right characters, but it's not really necessarily there as part of a kit, because you don't hit like I hit burst, but she is also capable of hitting almost a full 100k per charge attack, and in the span of like an E duration, she's able to do like charge attack DPS in a few seconds. In fact, I think I can show you ridiculous numbers. I still need I still also do need to do it, but this one abuses the new Hydro Resonance. Increase max HP by 25%. Three of these characters scale off HP. Now Yelan and Zhongli. This actually benefits them really well. Instead of having Ganyu, usually inside the usual new comp, I'm replacing Ganyu with Yelan. Yelan is running Elegy for the energy recharge, and also because of this long ass thing. Essentially just use your E or Q, stack up to 3 times. Once the 3 times hit, you basically gain 100 elemental mastery and attack 20% attack, which is really nice, and it's very easy to proc Yelan because her Q is essentially Xingqiu's Q. So it's essentially running, oh, I'm not crown Yelan anymore. I'm going to crown Yelan. I promise you. I will crown you. I just need to get the materials. I need to stop farming the bloody domain, so I need the domain to get electro damage goblet, or by the time Kokomi comes and I still haven't got electro damage goblet, I am crowning both Kazuma and Yelan first. Anyways, Xingqiu is running Sacked Sword for his energy recharge total dependency. He has high energy recharge, very nice, and he's running full emblem to abuse the energy recharge. Quite nice. Zhongli is running tenacity as per usual. If you're not running tenacity on Zhongli, what are you doing? Yelan is running tenacity. My set that I wanted to run on her technically would be 2-piece tenacity, 2-piece heart depth. But considering that I don't have a hydro damage goblet and a timepiece, HP percent timepiece of the tenacity set, I think yeah, I don't have a tenacity timepiece set, and plus this timepiece is Chef's Keys. It's already that's a near 39 crit value piece. I'm kind of looking at going full, just going full artifact pieces over sets, because bear in mind it's still only a mere 15% hydro damage mode, which is like what, an extra few hundred, 1,000 damage extra. Not necessarily on her 36k HP. Hu Tao now balances out nearly 36k HP too. And Zhong is 130, so all of them are nearly buffed. Now if we go over to Raiden, I can show you how actually stupidly strong this team is now, because I think at one point I was able to one phase Raiden, and I'm not sure whether I can replicate it now, but I will try. I only promise to try. I don't know whether I can do it, but I can probably bring her very close to death. It depends whether
岩山八九いや
歌よ錦となれ最
a bit
遅い
you
ど
are
の目が出るか
遅いこの目で属性を見届けましょう見切りました
いざ
雨描きがたしさゆるいざよ工作せよやった
滑稽です
上限の超
浄土幻滅
What did I say? Easy. Easy. One phase. I've never actually been able to one phase Raiden. Every time I play with like Melt Hu Tao, she never is able to do it because you know Raiden keeps teleporting everywhere and I never been able to break her. But this is lucky because 40,000? Anyways. What's happening here is pretty rudimentary basic Genshin things, you know. Is pretty much just easy Genshin knowledge, and I don't think anybody who's below like AR55 should be able to understand. I think, well, I don't understand, that doesn't sound demeaning, but you play Genshin for a while now, you know about vaporized reactions. You should know about vaporized reactions by now, very familiar. What I'm doing right now is placing down. Okay, in just now that fight, we saw that I placed down Zhongli's E, which happened to hit Raiden just close. Good luck. Zhongli is there to apply his shield, which provides the extra 15%. How's it? Yeah, base option, I guess, but there's also. What is that? I'm not sure. Does it say here? I don't know whether it says here, but Zhongli's shield has been buffed since the last time we saw him. In the very first time he came out, his shield now actually gives a his shield now decreases the res of every mob. I think like physical res by 15% and elemental res by 15%. So by activating his shield, you basically give everything around you a res decrease. Adding together tenacity, giving Hu Tao the extra 20%. Following me? 20% extra hate, extra damage. Now we have Yelan. Yelan doesn't actually do that much here, but a Q. Q does damage, sure, but we also need to know that as long as that with Yelan's Ascension 2, as long as Exquisite Troll is in play, i.e. her Q is in play, your damage of the person out on the field right now is increasing to a maximum of 50%. So there is one point where the Exquisite Troll is about to end, and you use a Q. And I'm not saying that the Exquisite Troll is about to end, you get the full 50% extra damage. So in that 2 seconds, you can actually abuse both Zhongli's 15% res from his E, res decrease from his E, 20% attack from the tenacity bonus, 50% increased damage from Yelan's Q ending. G, increasing elemental mastery of the teammates by 100% and increases Hu Tao's attack by 20%. Xingqiu doesn't do much here other than apply more Hydro. Because one thing that you want to know that is that Hu Tao, when she does a charge attack, she applies a Blood Blossom, which essentially takes away one charge of the ICD, internal cooldown of Vaporize Axe. So if you run Hu Tao, Xingqiu, and Zhongli, it might be a little bit difficult for Hu Tao to vape every single shot. However, having two Hydro applicators removes that issue entirely, because now Hydro is always constantly applied. Xingqiu with his Q actually affects anybody around him that's like close with how to say, affects everybody around him with Hydro. Not only that, you have Hydro applicating from those rain swords, unless that Clarion dies, and both of them have high energy recharge, basically battering each other. Your Zhongli with his naturally high energy recharge, Hu Tao literally does not need to run any energy recharge, because you can just funnel whatever extra energy particles coming from these two and him into her. And it's just the beauty of this team, because this is just the perfect condition of all the buffs of the teammates coming together to hyper invest into one single character. And not only that, it's fantastic. Even though she has very low elemental mastery in this build, she has way more crit. So this crit makes it more consistent for her to charge attack every shot, which means you're more likely going to hit those 80Ks and 90Ks much more easier. And not only that, that last 200k, chef's kiss. Then there's also the whole like, oh, you have the Crimson Witch Flames 4-piece set, increasing Vaporize and knock damage by 15%, add on with Yelan's 100% increase to her elemental mastery. And if we get 150 for elemental mastery, which then increases the damage by like 20%. So you have 50%. I'm not even sure whether this one is after the elemental mastery count, so it's another extra 15, or it's 15 added with the elemental mastery. But at this point, that is going too hard to the calculations. We're just gonna ignore that. But we have Hu Tao's Crowned E, 6.2%, 6.26% of max HP at 35k HP. That's pretty much, I don't know. 190 to 490, that's almost 3,000, that's almost 200, that's 2,100. Oh, 2,000 even, 2,000 like 119, you know? It's nearly 3,000 attack increase. 3,000 attack increase with an E. And the talent Sanguine Roach increases of pyro damage by 33%. And not only that, Staff of Homa increases the attack by an additional 1% when under 50%. So under 50% in this perfect team rotation, I've had Hu Tao had the perfect team rotation all around. She would have 15% pyro damage, additional 15% to her Vaporize, increased by Yelan's 20%, 20% attack to her solo attack, 20% from Zhongli, 50% and elemental res decrease from Zhongli, 100 for EM by 100 by Yelan's Evergy, and then the Hydro application. Literally, you just saw how we just shredded Raiden. It was the most easiest thing I've ever done. Honestly, how fast do you think I can take down H-Daha? Because I feel like I can wipe the floor with H-Daha. Literally, oh my god, this team, once the Hydro res actually got a buff to it, going with the HP. And look at that Hydro. Pyro is by far the most loved reaction by people. It was the hottest. It was the hottest. Try to skip. At this point, I'm just memeing around Resona's behavior.
モラクス、すべての蹴りをつける時だ。
捕まえたおい行こ
大地の憤怒は静まらぬ。
Blood loss on 8, one of Xingqiu's fate. Did you notice that we went from 66k vapes to like 34? That was the vape. That wasn't a vape. The 34k was just pure pyro charge attack then. How would I know that? It's because I noticed that Xingqiu was the only one. But, I do damage mode. I do application. But in this perfect situation, she's always the first. Forgot about that. Didn't see it without us. I didn't see only shield spray. What can I call that? Honestly, I might be able to just gauge the how with Xingqiu and Yolanda. Oh, I need to be careful about this part. Oh, it's only shield. It's hard. It's not hard to dodge, but it's just really annoying. Ah, see, you know, that happens. It's so hard. Can't do anything about it now. $65k HP. I think I can do more stronger games. Issue is that I think I can do more stronger babes, but I need to see. And now 159. 59. And I lose a lot of crit rate, that's why I noticed. This comp, it's a little less consistent, but it should still play out stronger. You should see an increase. It will be like 60k, I think it'll be like 90k. And I can't really do anything about it. My crit rate for the Crimson Witch is just pain. Pain and suffering. Okay.
動くべきだ歌よに痛がってどの目が出るんですか
There we go, see, 97k, 97k. That was 100k. Did you see the 100k?
この目で属性を見届けましょう。終わりで見切りました。
The only issue with this is that it becomes less consistent. Damage is there. You saw the 100k, the 100k charge attack. Chef's key is what I want to add. Chef's key is, but there's still that less consistent. So if honestly, damage or more consistency, because this is a fantastic crit rate. Damage crit rate, talent set, but the issue is that this is little no others to work with, because look at that, horrendous. What is going on? This is the only crit rate helmet that I have of this set. It's literally tanking the hit. Honestly, I feel like I might go with a 59, but And therefore, this dependent. See, people will tell you going for crit rate is way better. I, on the other hand, choose to ignore that advice because I'm a meta slave and I like to see big PP damage because I'm a stat hog. But against my better will of judgment, I would also say go for more crit rate because this is way more consistent than my 59% build. And if you did actually look carefully, you would see that you would know that we hit outbursts before, but this time we did not because there's less crit. So in terms of damage wise, my ego says to go with the elemental mastery, high EM and crit rate thing, but just go. Just it's my better judgment. I also have done that. I've done something sacrilegious, but you know, we move. I should probably also start investing into Pyro Witch artifacts because honestly, even if Gilded Dreams doesn't happen to be Sino's best assault set, it's going to be his set, and I don't really care because I refuse to farm Thundering Fury. Not through the small boss because it's also a huge waste of time if it turns out that Gilded Dreams is actually his better set. And I have farmed 2 sets basically worthless because now Thundering Fury is a fun meme build, but the issue is that Genshin has no specific like character builds into it. It's not like in Honkai where you can just open like, oh, this is build 1, that one is build 2. So you have to manually switch artifacts. I will not do that. I will not do that. Because that is fucking pain. That is so pain. I have put wrong characters here. Oh my god. This one, you know? Yeah, but there's also the whole issue of like, oh, you know, 70% crit rate. 70% crit rate, the Blood Blossom still doesn't crit. I don't know why. You know, because Genshin Impact, we never let you crit even if you have more than 70% crit rate because that's not enough. You need to have at least 99.9% crit rate for you to crit every hit. Why? Because the Thorn cost is... At that point, I'd rather just go for the stats. Like, this is a fantastic piece, don't get me wrong. I just don't know who to put it on. Then put it on Yelan? Well, but Yelan would decrease by like 7% crit rate. That would drop it to 50. I'd rather not. But honestly, I think I'll just hold on to that piece. I'll hold on to that piece. I think I'll hold on to that piece. Nilo's coming, scales off crit, and scales off HP indefinitely like Yelan, so it'll be an interesting thing to work with. But yeah, but plus we don't. With that damage. With that damage. And they're dead. Chef's key. I am in eternal pain. Eternal. And the wishes that this go well has just gone down the drain. Now I am in eternal pain. Oh, let's wrap this up quickly. That's a pretty cool one. I really want to pull Suitao C1, but the issue is that C1 costs a lot of Primo Gems. And not like a nice chunk of primo gems. I mean like a solid chunk of primo gems, because this is almost a full character. I have to forsake get without seeing one. If only MiHoYo would give us like, you know, a character constellation for upcoming anniversary event in MiHoYo, please, I beg of you, please give me a character constellation that I can choose from, because I would choose C1 Hu-Tao or C2 Raiden immediately. And that would free up my character archive, my character bucket list so much. A constellation doesn't even matter to you guys because you earn like literally all your money back in the next banner when you release personality. So please, just give us a drop. You know, just sauce us a bit. Can you not just sauce us a bit? And that is my rap to MiHoYo, but that is my entire rap to MiHoYo, begging them to drop a constellation. And if I keep sucking more dick, I probably won't be able to put it down. What? And I say some sus things always, I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyways, moving on. Crimson Witch, Crimson Bitch of Pain, and Crimson Bitch of Pain. I see how it is. Wait, we can do one more. I strongly advise anybody doing this, but you know, I'm a crippling gambling addict and I have no self-control. So we're going again, and it's defense. Ooh, you don't know. Ooh, this is. I want to fucking kill myself. I want to kill myself. Ooh, had it been crit rate, it would have been the perfect piece, but no, this is Genshin Impact. This is Genshin Pain Pact. Aha! I want to die. You? See, it's serious before you little bitch. I cannot believe you've done this. You can't. I cannot believe you've done this. Oh, I can't believe you've done this. Literally just teasing me. It's not even teasing at that point. You literally just left me blue balled. Imagine just seeing crit damage and attack percent. You're like, oh my god, on the helmet too? No way. That's just the best. That could be like the best helmet ever, and then you see up and it's defense. I never gone more soft in my life. What? Are you serious? There you go. 50 premium gems. Library even. What year were you born? You just put a sus here. Let's see. Ini Money, Ini Ming, 1997. That's not my real birthday, but I refuse to show my real birthday. Am I? What is my gender? I don't know, MiHoYo. You tell me. Do I sound like a female? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Who knows? PC and mobile. I use a lot mobile. Which type of computer games? Shooter, looter like Destiny 2, I guess. Then there's also Plants vs Zombies is pretty nice. Where's Minecraft? Sandbox games. There we go. Minecraft. Open world. I can't call me Genshin an open world. Management simulation games. Oh, I sucked up before. Oops. If I had to choose one more, management simulation games, which is Clash of Clans, because let me say, is there a PC version of Clash of Clans? I would like to play Clash of Clans again, but I really don't know how to. No, I've just been indoctrinated to the whole Unga Bunga method of playing Clash of Clans, which is just spam everything in one corner and pray for the best. So I never 3-star. So it's oh, there we go, strategy games. Strategy games like Clash Royale. I used to play so much Clash Royale, except now I don't, because Clash Royale sucks ass right now, so much ass. Yo, I left the moment they added in like elite mobs, and it was just whoever thought Royal Giant and elite mobs were a good card to play. Why? And after I left Clash Royale, and I never looked back, just like Lot. Just like how God wished Lot would have done. I did look back like a year later. For Clash Royale, and I have to say, I've never been more glad to just quit halfway. I hit Legend, I think barely 4K trophies, and then I stopped because I was like, I'm fulfilled. I can never peak harder than this, and I just quit. I'm glad I did because I quit at the peak of Clash Royale. Now it's just what is going on, because right now it's just pain and suffering. I have not played any of these. I have no idea what any of these games are. I've heard of Arc9 and Zermain, but it's mostly from sus items. Fate. Same. All here. I've seen all these names, but it's from sus items. I say Spy. I've seen JoJo. I've not seen Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know. I just can't get to it. I just can't see it. I just can't get into it. I've seen clips of Naruto. I haven't fully binged Naruto. I only watched the interesting part of Naruto. Yes, I'm ignore me. I only watched the interesting part of Naruto. Deal with it. I've never fully watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I tried getting into it. I could not last more than like a few episodes in season 3. And season 3 was the only season that appealed to me. I did watch Diamond in season 4, which was the Diamond one. I don't know what it's called, but it was with Josuke. And I could get into it. I don't know. It just felt weird. I honestly... It's because somebody else introduced me to JoJo and said it was the best shit I ever read, but I just could not get into it. I tried binge watching season 3. I got really close. I went through like 10 episodes from the start where Joseph recruits Jotaro, then blah blah blah, they travel through going towards Egypt, and then at one point I stopped, and then I came back in the final fight because Jotaro versus Dio is honestly the most iconic fight ever in basically anime, because who doesn't know the old meme, oh, Mukaturu ka? Oh, you're approaching me. Oh, I can't beat the shit out of you if I don't get close. Oh, don't get as close as you like. I suck at Japanese, so I can't actually say that much, but if I have the full kanji, not kanji cut hiragana, I probably could, but not with a very convincing voice. I've seen clips of some of that work. I'm gonna say something I'm saying a really hot take. I've never watched One Piece, and I don't think I will ever watch One Piece because fucking hell. Why do you have 1,000 episodes? That is so interesting. And you will have 1,000 episodes. What the fuck? It's the same story. It's still the same story being dragged on for 1,000 episodes. How do you have that many episodes? Like Naruto, I get, because it's his entire growing from young boy to adult, and then now he has a kid. So I get that, you know, he maybe has like 600, few hundred chapters. But this is not chapters, by the way. This is episodes, and each episode can go between 3 to 4 chapters. So imagine how many chapters One Piece manga is at. Like, I get Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball honestly fell off. Like, the animation for the movie Chef's Kiss, very nice. Storyline wise, it has just honestly fallen off so hard. Super is just the absolute pinnacle of like writers do not understand power level scaling. I must say this really carefully, but I must tread very lightly, but at the same time no. This Dragon Ball, I don't understand. How do you not understand? power scaling. How can somebody like an assassin who has time traveling abilities be able to rival that power of a god? Like every destroyer in the universe has said, Goku's ki is that of a divine being. He is essentially a god in Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, or I like to call it Super Saiyan Blue. But yet he is getting bitch slapped by basically everybody. So is he a god or is he not? Because by the looks of it, he is virtually lesser than a god. So there's no point in saying that his ki is that of a god if he's not as strong as a fucking god. Unless you're telling me that he has the ki equivalent of a kai. Which essentially he is a god, but he's just a weaker god. He's a god of creation. He's creating anyway. But if the ki of Goku is able to scare the destroyers in there, how has a mortal been able to achieve his godly ki? He's getting bitch slapped by everything. He had to literally master Ultra Instinct just to have a fighting chance. And I don't understand why. And why is Ultra Instinct a form, but also not a form at the same time? Ultra Instinct is stated as, your mind not thinking and your body reacting. You don't have to think and your body reacts. So you're essentially one step above the enemy, in front of the enemy, essentially, where you just go, I know your move. I'm 5 parallel universes ahead of you, where I know your move before you know your move. And you're telling me that it's a form, A, it's a form, B, it's a form that you have to achieve, and C, he can't maintain it. So you're telling me he did all this training for a form that he can't maintain. And so you're telling me also that Ultra Instinct is essentially just a form that you can flick on and off like a switch. It's not like your body reacting on its own and forever reacting on its own. You have to actually willingly go into that form. That ruins all of Ultra Instinct's entire stick. Because the whole thing is that you learn how to move your body without telling your body to move. So why do you need to learn tell your body to not think? Not only that, once you achieve that, shouldn't you be able to replicate it almost every time and perfectly too? You don't have to go through training anymore, because at that point it's just switch it on. It's just don't think about it. Your body should be able to react, but yet he has to train for a form that should be literally ingrained in him by now. I don't understand, bro. Oh, I feel bad now. I've never played any of these games. I've seen GTA, a lot of GTA. Vic's GTA 5 playlist, honestly, one of my childhood favorites. Let's see, Twitter, I don't see from Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, a lot of TikTok. Steam doesn't really tell me. Back to Switch. Game. Let's see. Game is popular. The game's on style, all gameplay. Don't really care about the cross-save function. Monetization, actually, because I played DLCs before, I played gacha before, I played a lot of gacha before. Yeah, my quick to meet the game requirements. Benefits and good graphics quality, but in-game benefits, so I mean, they enjoy playing games. Collecting. Upgrading my level attributes and combat power because I'm a staple. I think that's about it. Playing Destiny a lot. Played Honkai recently quite a bit. Now, you know, actually, the funny thing is, the thing is, when I heard about Genshin Impact at first, I actively avoided it. Because I was like, God, this looks so anime-ish. A dragon? Are you kidding me? Like, when I saw the first, I was there when they announced their beta testers for Genshin Impact. Because I was on Pure Honkai fan back then. Before I quit Honkai for the... It's between a lot between TikTok, honestly. I was there when they announced their Genshin beta testers. I didn't sign up because I didn't think it would be good. Boy, was I wrong. Following to this point, I didn't know anything about Genshin Impact at all. I went in blind. The only thing I knew was that the voice acting, because I heard that that Paimon's voice actor was the same one as Kaguya, i.e. I forgot her name, but she has the same voice actor as Komi-san can communicate, and that's one. Shinomiya Kaguya from Love is War. Love is War, my favorite anime, by the way. And I know her role, but I forgot. So it's honestly just the voice acting. The only thing that attracted me was that Paimon was Kaguya, and I just went, I need to play this game right now, and I did. What's my main long-term goals in Genshin Impact currently? It's just updating characters and weapons, level up my characters, and maybe explore more areas, I guess. Not really anything. What's the most enjoyable aspect? I don't particularly like challenging the Abyss. The Abyss is something I only like to do one time and then get it over with. So most of the time I just 36 star it and I call it quits. I don't like speedrunning through it. Speedrunning through it, it's hard for me anyways because I don't have overpowered weapons. I have normal powered weapons. Enough justification that it's like, oh, he's AR60, he should be able to do it anyways. Like, they're strong enough to justify me immediately just one-shotting the Abyss every week, every 2 weeks. So it's just like, yeah, totally can do that anyways. But, you know, kinda chill. I like Genshin is open world, natural. Collecting chests is fine. Collecting characters. Now see, Genshin has some very shaky characters, very nice, very chesties. Spell guarantee. What's it called? It's the focusing path. Remove the focusing path. Because honestly, if you could just choose the 5-star weapon instead of having to gamble 3 rolls, sure, you lose money, but you also gain player trust, respect, and also you get more players pulling on the weapon banner. Why? Because now you get to actually get a C0R1 character just like that. You actually get to play a PvE game. PvE style. It's a PvE game. Right there. It is a PvE game, so maxing characters literally nothing, because using a 4-star equivalent will literally shred every mob in this game. At that point, C0R1 characters are just for show and nice stat balances. There is no need to actually pull ons and weapons and 5-star weapons, 5-star weapons for 5-star character, as they will slap anything in this game anyways. Proof whales. My proof is whales. Dolphins also count. My C0R1 now with correct and properly built supports slap everything in this game. By logic, I don't need to spend any more, as she will probably spend any more. She will probably carry me through the rest of the game for the next 2 years. Thank you. Just let me be able to obtain either move the focusing path or more difficult content that will incentivize players to pull on the banner. These will incentivize. Let's see. Very fun. Oh, hello. Sucks. Anyways. Yeah. PvE games of maxing characters literally mean nothing, as also equivalent will literally shred anything. Game proves whales. Where my proof is whales. Dolphins also count. My C0R1 would out correctly and properly build support slap everything in the game. By logic, I don't need to spend any more. But I still do. So why am I not Okay, I feel like I'm just going on a tangent here at this point, so I'm just gonna give my 50. Hey, they should do this for their survey completion. You know, this will incentivize players to actually do a survey. Because now you get premium gems. I don't need. Oh yeah, now it's a game survey, but I swear to God, once before they gave like surveys, like, hey, here's 30k Mora. Do I look like I need Mora? Any more Mora? I don't need Mora, and if I ever do need Mora, it's just literally me stopping going to this domain. Stop going to this stupid domain and just hit up, oh hey, one of these. I literally can do one, when I can literally wait for like 20 resin to one ley line and be able to output double the Mora you give than me wasting 5 minutes of my time to read through your stupid survey. Actually think of constructive responses instead of just bot answers. I love to see that voice break. Nice. Oh, that seemed fun. The mold over something that was not really worthwhile. Bully bosses. I think I'm gonna call it quits. This is 27 wishes. 8 wishes. Very cool, 28 wishes. So 28 wishes. I think I will call it a day with my Genshin impact. So happy to be here. I will see you guys. I will see maybe chat on whatever streaming if you're watching this. I will see you tomorrow maybe if it's stream. Not so sure, but I think I might take a break tomorrow to like edit this clip. I'll probably clip like certain clips from here. Just but I think I'll call it a day here. I will see you tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe on Monday. Who knows? Signing off, I guess. Hope if you do watch this video, I promise I will deliver more Korean content and more rants about life in general. I'm open to hear criticism if you do. I'm also willing to criticize myself heavily, so I will see you